if I was a Braxton sister, I wouldn't feel jealous that you're the breakout star.
Right.
I would feel jealous that you have financial security because you married rich. Very rich. Vincent is no joke. He's a beast. I know the Lady Gaga, you know, Google him. You'll see. She's taking care of it. And I'd be jealous of that. Just a bit. You know what I mean? Well,
no, but actually, we're really happy for her.
Yes.
We're extremely happy for her in her.
But I feel like, you know, outside of Tony, everybody else has that. I mean, right? They're beautiful women. Like, they can get any kind of baller, basketballer, soccer baller, whatever. I just feel like, you know, they have that option to live that life if that's what they wanted to do.
So, Tony, is it better to marry, based on your experiences, for money or love?
If you can get both, that'd be great, but financial stability is a little bit more important because you can learn to love anyone. And secondly, I'm just being honest, secondly, when you can't work, what are you going to do?
Tony's old enough to...
Because I'm older and I've lived a little longer.
You've lived a little, yeah.
Men nowadays, just some of them are just idiots.
You need to do internet dating.
What? So they can kill me? And then half of them on the down low.
Now, that's true.
I mean, they running around, giving it out on both sides of their legs.
The game of love.
Act like a lady,
but think like a man.
Now, one book is changing the game.
What are your short-term goals?
What are your long-term goals?
What are your views on relationships?
Who are you, Oprah?
Y'all done here? We want to play some full court.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
No, we're not. Y'all want the court, you play for the court. That's what real men do.
So y'all want to play for it?
Am I stuttering? You're not gonna punk us.
Hello, everyone. This is Big Boss Calvin 83. I'm going to give my review about the Steve Harvey movie, Think Like a Man. I'm not going to lie. The movie was funny, but at the same time, it's sad. The movie is a typical... It was what I expected. Excuse me. It was a typical minstrel show of guys, you know, who were, they had that false stereotype of males being promiscuous, males being irresponsible, men being dumb and stupid, immature, unproductive, just unstable, and you got the women, you know, portrayed to be clean, have high moral standards, and they're established, they got their lives together, they're smart, beautiful, and intelligent, and they can't do no fucking wrong. And they have no problems, but the women do all this bitching and complaining about the men that they fucking picked. They fucking picked and didn't have to do a damn thing to get a man. They just sit back and take their fucking pick, but they're so perfect, but the men are fucked up. The men ain't about shit, ain't handling their business. And the men are feminine, men are clueless. It's just a male bashing movie, and especially within the black community, it's a stereotypical black man minstrel, black man bashing movie. With two token Caucasian guys. Okay, then you can make an argument. One of the guys was Hispanic, Caucasian Hispanic. Okay, but it just talked about men being. It portrayed us to be. It fucked up our image. Steve Harvey, like everybody else, like these handkerchief head Negroes, house Negroes, who are in Hollywood, fuck up the black man's image. They make men of color look fucking bad. They portray the women to be smart and intelligent. They got their lives together. They're so perfect and infallible. They can't do no wrong. And there's nothing wrong with them, but they're the ones who are asking Steve Harvey for advice, which I find fucking funny. They're asking for advice and they're talking about mind games. And the way I look at it is just across the board in America, we already have a gender war. We're already divided between men and women are being divided. It just the movies like this place the woman to be on a fucking pedestal, and men are suppressed down. It makes the fact of the matter is, it's like it has a bunch of lies with some truth. The women willingly picked these guys, knowing who the fuck they were. Okay, and then they try to make men out liars and cheaters and dogs, and not honest, and they don't know what they want. They don't know who they are, and it's fucking bullshit. It is bullshit. It is so not true. Most men don't know, are hard-working guys struggling to get their lives together. Most men don't know where their next meal is coming. They don't talk about the majority of the reason why men are laid off and unemployed, because most of these guys were portrayed to be unemployed losers, but they don't talk about that women have all the jobs. Women can go to school for free. They don't talk about that. I don't want to tell you the truth about how men are suppressed down, because if the movie was true, y'all bitches would not watch it. It caters towards women, particularly black American women. That's their target audience. They try to make the men try to be all feminine, be in touch with the fucking feminine side, try to emasculate them, effeminize them. Make them effeminate, castrated, feminized chumps. I mean, they're talking about men are fucked up and men don't have no goal, and that's bullshit. Because when a man you can't, first of all, having these, let me tell you something about goals and shit. Everybody has made goals in their life, but it has never worked out. A very few people have made their goals come into reality. You cannot determine where you're going. You don't know where you'll be in 5 to 10 years from now. Life, there's nothing ladies, there's nothing guaranteed in a man's life or in your life. It's not a fucking guarantee. So you can ask all the goals, priorities. You gotta look at the man's character and your own character. You gotta look at a man's critical thinking and your critical thinking. Your actions determine your future. That's how you plan. You can plan all you want, but if you don't know how to execute, you don't know how to succeed your plan or accomplish your goals, and if you accomplish your goals, what's next? You can't talk about it. You people cannot talk about it. You have to be about it. You can't act on it. You gotta be about it. You have to stand behind your conviction. Excuse me. So all these questions, all these fucking mind games is the reason why these bitches get killed, get shot up, get beat up, get raped and killed. And y'all fucking deserve it if y'all playing them fucking games. If you fucking around with a man's emotions and feelings, and you stereotyping them from 1 to 5 seconds, you're judging him by what he looks like, how tall he is, his skin color, and how much he got in his bank account, his social status, how many friends he got, how popular he is, or how many women he knows or don't know. And if a guy has a lot of women friends, you consider him to be a bitch or a fucking player. If he doesn't, if he's about, or because most of the time, most men who are about shit don't have a lot of women friends, because a lot of women don't want to, are intimidated by the guy. Most women who are aware that men who understand male politics and gender issues and male conscience, women fear these guys who understand feminism and the ugly truth about feminism and the social politics and any social issue that we have out here in the world. Women are not trying to get with these guys who are socially conscious. Because we don't have time for bullshit. So most men have a few female friends who are like-minded, who share the similar views. And some of them already have relationships, and some of them are. Because let me tell you, I believe men and women can be friends. And the true relationship starts off as friends. You cannot use friends as a fucking rejection line because you know he's a nice guy, and you just want to put him in the fucking back burner so you can fucking use him, so he can be a fucking slave, so he can be a fucking bitch, and when you want something out of him. You know he's a nice guy, but you're not in lust with him because your pussy ain't fucking wet. I mean, I'm watching these huge guys seeing a pretty girl go just fucking retarded, just for fucking up our image, especially the black man's image, the black American man's image. I mean, bad enough men of color got negative stereotypes, but you got these motherfuckers, these handkerchief head Negroes, and these handkerchief head black feminist bitches who fucking lie. Fucking throw regular men of color like myself underneath the fucking bus, just being good graces with the fucking slave Caucasian master. I'm tired of seeing movies like that. The movie was funny, but I took it as just funny entertainment. I didn't take it as like y'all women see. You want to buy Steve Harvey's fucking book. He's gonna lead you down the wrong fucking path. Books like this is the reason why we're fucking divided. Propaganda like this is the reason why we're fucked up. This is why the black community can never be fucking repaired. You know, we can blame other groups, we can blame Caucasians all we want. The majority, yes. Yeah, you can say the majority of the reason why we have problems because of Caucasians, but I'm not going to forget the other racial groups who don't give a damn about us. These other ethnic races of color who don't identify as black, Nubian, who throw us underneath the bus too, who got a prejudice against us, who got this to ingratiate themselves with Caucasian people. You know, and then you got these handkerchief head Negroes and these house Negroes and these hybrid Negroes, also known as field Negroes, who know it's up, but they still want to. They know what's going on, but they forsake their quote unquote blackness to get accepted, to fit in with other groups who don't give a damn about them, to fit in with Caucasian society. It's called assimilating. When I see movies like this, it just breaks my heart. And women are cool, so don't know what a man wants. But when a real man tells you what he wants and knows what the fuck he needs, y'all bitches avoid him. You avoid guys like me and the guys like me who tell you the fucking truth. Just because the truth fucking hurts. And you're not being honest with yourself. You're not being honest with yourself. Most of you women are not honest with your fucking inject. If you want to be a fucking slut, be fucking honest about it. If you're a fucking gold digger, be honest about it. If you want to run shit, you want to be a fucking matriarch and want to run shit, you want to run shit, that's fine. But if you want to be in charge, if you want to be in a position of power as a woman, you want a matriarchy, take the responsibility. Most of y'all don't want that. Y'all want you want power, but no fucking responsibility. You want the power and the rights and freedoms to be a fucking man, but don't want the fucking responsibility that comes with it. And then you want to be treated like a fucking woman. You want the benefits and the rights, and women only special rights for you, and have more rights than men. And you want female privileges from a fucking patriarchy. No man, no real man ain't gonna put up with it. Then you got these guys who forsake their manhood, understand the fucking truth about these women on bullshit, complain about them, but they'll do anything to get in women's fucking pants. You men need to do a fucking pussy boycott. You want to get married. You're afraid to tell the women the truth. You're afraid to air out your grievances, talk about your feelings and emotions because you're afraid of being called weak. You're not weak if you express your feelings as a man. You're not weak. Men have feelings too. That doesn't make me admitting that does not make me weak. It makes me strong. More men need to admit their feelings. Y'all women say we need to be in touch with our feelings. Here we are. No, y'all want us to be bitch made Najana females. You want us to be male females. Females inside a male's body. You want us to be fucking these effeminate, castrated, effeminate, feminized, faggoty ass, bitch ass males. Pussy whipped. Slaves. Vagina males. Who will bend over backwards, kiss your ass, agree with everything you say, even though we may have a different opinion, or even though it may be fucking straight out, flat out wrong. You want us to co-sign your fucking bullshit, and you know it's fucking garbage. That's the problem I got with movies like with and these fucking fake ass gurus telling you what you gotta do in a fucking relationship. But this motherfucker Steve Harvey has been divorced numerous times, having issues with his baby mama, with his ex-wives, I should say, but Steve Harvey don't want to speak on the real issues because he wants to. It's about his money. He cares about his money and his fucking popularity. That's why I call him a handkerchief head. And a pussy with bitch made vagina. A vagina male. I'll just call you a vagina pussy with vagina male. And I'm tired of seeing movies like this. I'm tired of seeing the black male minstrel show. I'm tired of seeing brothers being minstrels and being betrayed and cooning and buffooning and making fools of our fucking selves on Hollywood, on national television. I'm tired of these black women throwing brothers underneath the bus, never being accountable for what the fuck they do. I'm tired of y'all women you lying and saying you want a fucking good guy, but you're not a good woman. Y'all want everything your way. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that shit. I'm really tired of it. You want everything your way. You want the man to do fucking everything, but you don't want to bring nothing to the table. And you think, oh, well, I got a vagina. I'll give you some pussy here and there, and that should be good enough. I'll let you play with my breasts and ass and tits. I'll let you suck my tits and fondle my ass and do any kind of kinky shit after that. And you should be good. I'll give you pussy here and there, and you should be good. I'm tired of y'all using sex as a fucking weapon because that's what gets your ass killed. Playing these fucking mind games. That's what the whole thing. And you asking about goals and shit. What about your fucking goals? I'm talking about real life goals. Nothing's a guarantee. I'm talking about the shit that you're on and what you know and your mindset and your values and your fucking beliefs. That's how you know where a person's going. By their fucking morals and their fucking values. A person's character, their critical thinking, their intelligence. Now, I'm not talking about some college degree intelligence. Now, I'm not talking about school indoctrination. I'm talking about some basic ass common sense that nobody has. I'm talking about a person's beliefs. I'm talking about a person's morals, a person's ethics. That's what you go by and what you have in common with that person. You don't just focus on looks and a person's stats and fame and how much money they got. Rather than taking the bus or they have a fucking vehicle or they're taking public transportation, you don't go by that shit. You go by what a person's doing. Shoot, I mean, you find out who they are and find out what their life was and why they are in the predicament they are. You take time to get to know people. You go by a person's passion, desire, and will. Now, I'm not talking about some fucking dreams. I'm talking about motherfucker lives in reality and understands what they gotta do. A mindset. Mindsets comes down to have a person having a healthy mindset. A healthy, or not everybody got a healthy, stable mindset. But a person got a healthy, or I should say, a person that does everything they can to maintain a healthy state of mind. Movies like this is not going to help you women. Reading these fucking fake gurus, it's like, stop buying these books. Women, you need to stop buying these fucking books. Stop listening to Oprah Winfrey. These women talking about these fucking relationship psychologists who are fucking feminist man haters and don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You're listening to these people, but they don't have a relationship. They never been together with somebody for more than 5 years. Hell, I mean, most relationships today barely make it to 2 years. The divorce rate is high. All you gotta do is study your history and pay attention to what the fuck is going on. You know, look how we treat each other. Look, I mean, we practice eugenics. I prefer this. Y'all women have a fucking high hit list of expectations. That's not realistic. Most of y'all can't even live up to your own damn expectations. You gotta think. You gotta use your brain. You gotta be honest with yourself. No man owes you a fucking living. Can we? Just like no man owes you a fucking living. I mean, no man owes you a living. Okay? Just like for men. No woman owes us a fucking living. Nobody owes you sex like that. But I'll tell you what we owe each other. No man owes you anything. You can't demand shit if you ain't doing that shit yourself. You can't demand something and have an expectation of something if you're not willing to live up to your own and fulfill your own expectations. The only thing we owe each other is common courtesy, respect. Treat somebody the way you want to be treated. You treat yourself with respect. And so you understand how to treat other people. You teach women, you gotta understand, and men, you gotta understand. We teach people the way we ought to be treated, the way we treat people, the way we deserve to be treated, by the way we treat ourselves, and the way we treat other people. Most people treat people the exact opposite way. They don't want to be treated themselves. They treat people the way they don't want to be treated themselves, and yet expect somebody to respect them. It don't work like that. Y'all, and another thing, the only reason why y'all try to change a guy is because you want to fucking control him. It's not, and it's like the women talk about, I want you to work here, I want you to have this type of job, and here and that. Even though the man that might not be his career interest, you're trying to change him to be, and then if you do change him, you look at him as a fucking weakling. If you don't change him, it's still our fault. It don't matter if you're good or bad. If you're a man who's good or bad. That's why I quit saying it's the bad boys' fault. All women going after bad boys, because I realized it don't fucking matter with these hoes. Most of y'all are fucking hoes. If you get offended, then I'm talking to you. If it doesn't apply to you, shut the fuck up, don't respond. Where was I? I mean, if it doesn't apply, don't reply. Most of y'all women are fucking hoes and gold diggers. Y'all fucking spoiled. Nobody owes you shit. Y'all tell us that. But y'all got a fucking false sense of entitlement. From your parents, from your mother, from the TV set, the media, the school system. That creates this fucking division. This fucking gender war. And you got these fake ass relationship experts who are fucking feminists and fucking feminazis who are anti-male, giving you, like Dr. Phil, Oprah Winfrey, giving you this false, and then you have Ricky Lake and these daytime talk shows of women, of Wendy Williams giving you, and then you had a bitch like Toni Braxton saying you need to be with a man who's financially stable. Bitch, you need to be financially stable. I'm tired of y'all I'm tired of y'all gold digging. Y'all want something you don't have your fucking self. I can respect somebody staying in their fucking lane. I want something because I got this. Like this, you know, if I want like a woman who likes to take care of her hands and feet, I gotta make sure I'm doing that. Okay? If I want a woman who's fit, I better make sure I'm in shape. Y'all women don't do that. Men understand this. I'm not saying men are perfect, but we can't get away with certain shit. I mean, if you want a man who's clean, bitch, you better be fucking clean. You want a man who has hygiene, you better fucking have hygiene. Stay in your lane. You know, we all are, everybody owes each other a fair shake, the opportunity to get to know somebody. Get to know, how about we get to know somebody for who they are? And then I got to talk about this 90-day rule. That's bullshit. And he's like, oh, I can't do it. Bitch, you want to fuck. You want to put the nice guy on a 90-day rule, but you fucking fuck the bad boy, or fucking, and even if you don't fuck around, you're masturbating. You're masturbating. That's considered fucking. You're fucking yourself. You're using your vibrator. You're fucking yourself. Basically, you're still cheating. You're cheating. And you're withholding sex as a form of manipulation and control. That's like a man trying to use his money to control you. Y'all hate that shit. Don't do that shit to us. And then, I mean, 90-day rule my fucking ass. Why are you trying to put a rule? If you... I have no issue. If you wanna, you meet somebody, you took enough time to get to know them. If you want to have sex with a person, have sex. Just understand that's not love. Just know the difference. It don't matter. I don't care if you have it within 5 minutes. It all comes down to who you have in common, what you have in common with this person, what your likes and dislikes, and it comes down to getting to know this person well enough to decide whether if I want to be with, if I want to invest my life with this person, and I want them to invest their life with me. It's about getting to know each other before we like each other like that. I mean, you don't need to read a fucking book. I wish men, you know what men need to do, and men playing these mind games. This is why you got domestic violence. This is why you get it happen again. This is why a woman gets killed most of the time, and men sometimes get killed. This is why you got divorce. This is why you got kids who don't have a fucking 2-parent home and they're raised by a single parent. This is why you got broken homes and broken families, because your people don't know what the fuck you're doing. Man, I mean, nobody else, you shouldn't have to change yourself to get somebody to like you. You should be able to be allowed to be your fucking self. Be your fucking self. When will you understand that? Be your fucking self. Stop wearing fake hair. Stop wearing press-on nails. Stop getting plastic surgery. Stop buying expensive clothes that you can't afford. Stop buying cars you can't fucking afford. Stop trying to live in that neighborhood that you know you can't fucking afford right now. And be you. Work your way gradually. If you like these things, do what it takes to get there the right way. Don't do these things to get somebody in your life. You should be proud of you. Be who you are. Even if you're not happy of where you are at life, you should be able to love you. You should be able to love yourself and appreciate yourself. Stop trying to fit in. Stop trying to impress somebody. Stop taking on responsibility for shit that's not your fault. Just address it. Hey, I mean, I'm not the man who walked out on his family. Hey, I'm not the man who molested you, who sexually abused you, who fucking abused you, beat you up, or beat your mama up. I'm not that guy, so don't treat me like that guy. I understand it's a problem, sweetheart. But your mom's on bullshit. She picked the wrong guy. She the one who created the drama. She the one who provoked the violence. She the one who provoked him. She the one who emasculated him, ridiculed him, cut him down with her fucking mouth. I'm not saying you should put your hands on somebody, but don't be a fucking fool. Don't start something you can't finish. Don't try to provoke a confrontation if you ain't gonna know, if you don't know how to fight. Don't start something then want to make yourself the victim. You women you want to pick a fight with a man, he beats your ass and you're fucking crying on the ground. If a teenager, a young man picks a fight with a grown-ass adult male, a grown man, if a young teenager wants to pick a fight with a guy and the adult guy beats his ass and the teenager is crying, the young man's crying, nobody has sympathy for him. But why? I don't understand why y'all women think you can put your hands on a man and expect not to get knocked the fuck out. Me, I don't put my hands on somebody. No one as big as I am. I don't pick a fight with a person. And then if they knock me the fuck out, I'm crying on the fucking ground. That's unreal. Nobody has sympathy for a man doing something stupid like that. But like I said, even though I'm not that guy who did you wrong, I'm not your ex-boyfriend. Don't treat me like I am, like I'm him. I'm the antithesis of him. You should be kissing my ass. You should be sucking my dick. You should be rewarding me, not putting me through hell. But you get the guy who treats you like shit. You give him a fucking pass. You take out your anger and hostility on the guy who's nice and kind and sweet to you because you think he's weak. But you don't do it on the bad boy because the bad boy will beat your ass or fucking kill you. I mean, it's bitch assness at its finest. Y'all women make too many bitch ass moves. It's okay for you women to succumb to your fucking fear and give in to your fucking fear. If another person harms your child and you see them harming your child and you don't know nothing about it, we can't charge you with that. We're not, for some reason, we can't blame you. We can't hold you accountable when you protecting a fucking criminal who's abusing your kids. But if a man lets somebody harm his child and he do nothing about it or does nothing to protect his child, oh, he gets slammed. He's less of a man. Well, guess what, bitch? You're less of a woman. And you're not, and you're a cold-blooded, insensitive, uncaring mother. You're a fucking bitch. You know, you don't give in to your fear. You don't let nobody harm your child and your family. I mean, and y'all women, what's worse about it, you know these bitches are doing foul shit to men and abusing and treating their shit, and they're fucking up their family and they're hurting their own children. And y'all don't say nothing. You women, a lot of you women have this poor ass view of men. You have a hatred for men because you're taught that from a little girl. You got all this bitter and all this hostility when you haven't went through shit. But you pick these loser guys who treat you like shit. I mean, we're not warned about evil women. We're told that women are sweet, loving, caring, sensitive, nurturing angels, and they're like the women of the 1950s. They're like our grandmothers. But they don't talk about how ugly their grandmothers are and how they brought in this fucking who taught their children, taught our mother and your mother the feminist bullshit. How they taught you, how society placed you on the fucking pedestal. How they gave you a false sense of entitlement and never hold you accountable and say it's a man's fault. But men, if you mess up, it's your fault. If the woman does something wrong, it's your fault. Which is, that kind of mindset is the reason why we're disconnected. I'm telling you. Even if I had nothing to do with another man's actions, I still need to correct the shit. I still need to address it. But I'm not gonna go reprimand some other man who grown ass man and you still giving them the fucking pussy. I'm doing right. You should reward me. If you want men to change, you have to change. That's how it works. If you want good men, then you need to start getting with good men. Men would treat you with love and kindness and respect. You need to get with these men and appreciate them. No, y'all don't appreciate. Y'all take us for granted. You think we're chumps. You think we're stupid. Yet you can fuck us over and dick us around and expect no fucking consequences. You piss a nice guy off, you're fucking dead. He will kill you. You know. You want me to tell, oh, don't do this and treat. I'm not gonna be no vagina male. I'm not no Captain Sableho. I can correct the behavior of a man that's some foul shit. I can say, hey, that's unacceptable. That's wrong. But you women have to not give him the pussy. You have my reward. If I'm going to do something nice and you want me I can't. Or you want me to raise you. If you want me to be a mentor to these young males, and you want me to address these bad men, you better fucking reward me. And guess what? I'm running this ship. I am running it. And I better have some love and affection. And you better bring a lot of shit to the table. You better bring a lot of shit to the fucking table. Not just your fucking pussy, not just your body. You need to bring a lot of shit to the table. Okay? I'm not gonna say something, oh, don't do this and be a good man when you're not fucking rewarding good men. I mean, y'all women need to start checking these hoes. These women who make it bad for you. And don't give me no straw man. Well, I need to check these men. Bitch, fuck you. Don't give me no straw man. I'm not that guy. I had nothing to do with what he did. You let him play you for a fucking fool. You know he was not honest. You know he was irresponsible. You know he was not about handling his business. You know he had no damn morals, and you fucking rewarded him. You rewarded him because you were fucking infatuated with him. Tell the truth. You rejected me. You stereotyped me out for 1 to 5 seconds. Didn't give me no opportunity. You didn't give me no opportunity to be in your life. You didn't want to get to know me. You thought I was boring. No, and not only that, you wanted to be in control. You wanted me to let you do whatever the fuck you want to do, and then you want to blame it back on me. Then you want to blame me and be held unaccountable. You want to be irresponsible, do whatever the fuck you want to be, do whatever the fuck you want to do, and not be accountable, and just be irresponsible, make dumbass choices. You don't want to use common sense, critical thinking, and don't want to do the right thing because it's not fun. If a woman has that mentality, then what do you think the men are going to have? What kind of mentality do you think the men are going to have? The same fucked up mentality. So women, if you want good men, you need to get your mind right. If you want a man to propose to you, first of all, don't get in a relationship, get to know him. If you want a man who's responsible and handles his business, you better be handling your business. Get to know him. Stop judging what he has and don't have. That has nothing to do with who he is. His actions and his decision making and the choices that he makes, and him being accountable and responsible for him making his decisions and having moral standards and standing behind conviction and having morals and ethics is how you judge a man. Off his character like that. But there's no point of saying, I want something, but you don't want to do anything to get it. You can't work for it. You can't make a relationship work when you have a false foundation. When you're not honest, when two people are not honest and it's situational and selfish, you can't not make nothing work. Nothing manifests. And you saying you want a good man, but you don't fucking approach no man. You expect him to do everything. So how are you going to ask for something if you ain't willing to sacrifice and put your neck out there? Fuck being you should not be afraid of rejection. You don't want to break a sweat. You don't want to have no discipline. You don't want to put your blood, sweat, and tears. You don't want to fight for it. You don't want to work for it. You don't want to compete. I'm not saying you should compete, and I'm not saying one up somebody and hurt somebody to get what you want. What I'm saying is you're not willing to make the effort, you're not willing to make the dedication and being committed, and you're not passionate enough, and you don't have that will and desire to go out there and get it. You want it handed to you. It doesn't work like that. You want me to give you a fish. Let me teach you how to fish. And you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man how to fish, you feed him for life. A lot of you women don't want to be fed for life. You just want somebody to just hand you a fucking fish. You gotta know what to do and what you need to do and what you gotta do the right way. Don't do no cutthroat shit. Do you understand me? I mean, guys talk about I need to be more romantic. Fuck all that shit. Why do I gotta do all that? Why can't she be romantic with you? Well, I'm not cooking because I have to, because I want to. Bitch assness. Also, that's all I seen in the movie Steve Harvey, Think Like a Man. Bitch ass males. Guys lying, guys who are forced to lie because if they tell the woman the truth, they don't get no ass. What kind of message are you sending if a man is honest with himself and honest about his faults and is honest about what he's trying to what he's trying to do to fix his faults? Maybe he needs some support. But y'all women, y'all go out and support a man who does not deserve to be supported, and you use that as a form of manipulation and control. And then you want the guy that you should have supported. You want me to reward you for giving you. You want me to reward you for supporting a guy who you said was not shit. Who you said was up to no good. But I was there for him, and I took on to be abused, and I'm gonna treat me like shit. And you thought you were gonna get something out of return. You thought you were gonna get his money. You thought you were gonna change him. You thought you were gonna try. You were basically trying to take advantage of him. You thought you were gonna have this fun life of drama and never be accountable for it. And then when it blows up in your face, you want to fucking cry. This is why men need to do a pussy boycott. Pussy boycott. Because this is how you're gonna get women to fall in line. I mean, what I saw was a fucking minstrel black man bashing show, degrading and disrespecting men of color, disrespecting and attacking men and attacking our masculinity, destroying manhood. That's what I saw women do with their fucking mind games and lies and manipulation. And and this is the scene I saw. Oh, I don't go out with guys who don't open the door with me. And he drove off. What that guy should have did was drove the fuck off. And leave her ass standing. That's what I have done. You don't tell me what I gotta do for you when you ain't doing nothing for me. You gotta make these fucking demands, but I can't make no demands on you. Fuck you, bitch. You know, I mean, the media has fucked us up. This is why men and women cannot coexist and get together. This is why there's a gender war. This is why you can't fix nothing as a man who knows what's going on. Because these women do not want to step off the damn pedestal. They want to still have female privilege. And they want to have a bunch of other fucking rights and more rights and rights exclusively for women only. And they go to call that equality. It's not equality. It's a matriarchy. And then y'all, when these women complain about these types of negative guys, these bad boys, these vagina males, these vaginas who treat them like shit and take advantage of them, these no good men that they complain about, they man-stroke the fuck out of them. They man-stroke these motherfuckers. These men that they complain about, they man-stroke them and create all this drama. And they stay in these relationships for drama, or he's tricking off of them. It's insane. Anyway, I mean, it's just no hope. Let the bombs fall. That's all I gotta say on this video. Ben, we need to do a pussy boycott. That's all I gotta say about peace.